I've got a bit of a kind of quiz for you, James. Actually, regarding sort of the Liverpool Leeds connection. So it's going to be players who have played for both teams.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. Just the one clue. You'll have a sort of 30 seconds or so to get the right answer.
Okay.
So let's. I'll just grab my phone and get into it.
Do I have lifelines to phone a friend? And
no, that's not an option. I think your only option is to sort of get the right answer, really, or get the wrong answer. But let's. You might do all right. So there's 6 questions.
Okay.
In all. So I'll start with the first one. Is this player was named in the 2002 team of the tournament? Obviously. Yeah, Juve. So you got that one straight away. He played, yeah. So on to the second one. This player played for teams in both the USA and in Italy. So he's played in both of those countries for a couple of teams.
Do I get another clue, or is that the clue?
That's the only clue.
That's not the clue. That's a question. Poor. That's a hard one, isn't it? No, pass. I don't know.
It's Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane, of course.
So he played for LA Galaxy in America, and he also played for Inter Milan in Italy. He played for Leeds between 2001 and 2002, 46 apps, 13 goals. And he played for Liverpool in the 08-09 season. 19.
Just 08.
You are?
Just 08.
Oh, yeah, just for one season, 08-09.
Well, half a season, yeah, he left.
Oh, was it? 19 appearances, he got 5 goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose the more sort of clues and questions, then I suppose sort of, yeah, it's a bit of a clue and a bit of a question, I guess.
That's just a question, really. But
well, I suppose, well, yeah, it's just a question then.
Next one. Next
one is this player was in England's 2010 World Cup squad, but failed to make an appearance.
.2010. So, he must have been playing for Liverpool at that time.
Time is running out.
Wasn't Scott Carson, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was Stephen Warnock.
Stephen Warnock, of course. Gosh.
He played for Leeds, 64 appearances, 3 goals between 2013 and 2015. And he played for Liverpool between 2002 and 2007. 40 appearances, he scored 1 goal. So that was that one. So you've got 1 out of 3 so far.
You don't have to rub it in.
Well, you might get this one.
Might do.
This one might be a bit easier, actually. This player won silverware with both clubs.
Gary McAllister.
Yeah, it was Gary McAllister. 294 appearances for Leeds, 45 goals between 1990 and 1996. He won the First Division with Leeds. 55 appearances and 5 goals for Liverpool between 2000 and 2002. He won the League Cup, the UEFA Cup, and the FA Cup, all in the same season, didn't he, for Liverpool? So
yeah, it was a great signing actually for Liverpool.
Yeah, it was
probably the best free transfer of all time, but well, probably usurped now by another chap who probably isn't on the list, but James Milner could have been on the list. He was another free transfer who's probably just about edged over Gary Mack now, but he was a super player for Liverpool when he was, 37 or 38 or something ridiculous. So
he was signed when he was 35.
35, yeah. So he was, he still looked the same as he did when he won the league at Leeds, I think.
Yeah, I think he had a bit more hair when he played actually for Leeds. Yeah, he looked, he obviously had a short spell in charge of us as well while we were in League One as manager. So yeah, he's a bit
I think assistant at Rangers, I think, to Gerrard.
Yeah, I think he is actually, and he was quite a, he sort of seemed to manage Gerrard, obviously while they were playing, he seemed quite a bit of a.
Yeah, he taught him a lot, but he also he came in, I think, for a brief spell at Liverpool as assistant manager as well. Just before Klopp arrived, I think at the start of that season of Rodgers, over 14-15, I think Gary Mack was there as an assistant or one of the coaches anyway, and he left with Rodgers. So yeah, he's a long association with both clubs.
Yeah, I mean, he was all right. He didn't get long manager for us, really. I think he came in at the start of the year. I think he was sacked at the end of that year, actually. So
yeah, he started well, if I remember.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
tailed off.
He did tail off. We lost in the playoff final, and yeah, he was sacked sort of midway through the next season. So yeah, but he's still remembered fondly, I think, by both sets of fans. Really.
He is.
So on to the next one. I think this is probably the hardest one, but let's see how you get on. So this player, he's had 12 clubs in his career, but he's yet to play a Premier League game. So he hasn't.
He's never played a Premier League game.
No.
He's possibly a Liverpool youth player in that case. Time's
running out.
I bet it is, yeah. Tough one that, I can't think on the spot, but was he a Liverpool youth player?
No.
No, he wasn't. So he must have been at Liverpool but never played.
Yeah. Obviously.
I'm sure the viewers will be screaming at the screen at home.
Yeah, I think he would be, because it'd be a player that he would know.
Pass.
Andy Lonergan.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say Lonergan actually, but I thought,
well, you should have done. So,
yeah. Well, Andy Lonergan. I mean, I suppose he was on Liverpool's books, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to put that one in, but I thought, like I said, I thought it was
that was a bit of a trick question.
I suppose, but he did play for Liverpool, though.
He played pre-season friendly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
he was around the club last year. A good pro by all accounts.
Yeah, I was reading. He said it was the best sort of time of his career, and he didn't even play a game. But I think he just quite enjoyed being around Liverpool, didn't he? He got a winners' medal as well, didn't he? I think.
I'm not sure. It's up to the club really. He didn't play. Obviously, he didn't play enough games, but he did. The club can redistribute the medals however they want. So I'm not sure if he did or not in the end.
I think he did. I was reading. I think he said Klopp made sure that he got a medal.
He was. There was talk he was going to come in back. He was going to stay for another year, but I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know whether he's signed for somebody else. I know he's not with Liverpool anymore. Definitely.
He got released from Liverpool, but I couldn't find anywhere that he'd signed with somebody else. But he's still in playing sort of age. I think he's 36.
Yeah, he had a good presence around the squad by all accounts. But yeah, it's.
I mean, he had a couple of spells with us, only 2 seasons, but in all he only made 42 appearances over 2 seasons. Played for us 11-12, and then he played for us 17-18 season. But yeah, he didn't play.
I think he was first choice in his first spell, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think it was under Neil Warnock. He were first choice, and then he were back up to Fiendveld in the 17-18 season. Yeah, he I don't know. I think he went back to play for Frankfurt. I think.
I think he was at Hamburg last I
Oh,
So
really?
in the Bundesliga too, definitely. I don't know who for.
Oh, yeah, no, he did go down to the Bundesliga too. I think they
Yeah,
got relegated, actually, the team that he was playing
I don't
for.
know. But I remember
Might be,
watching. He had this shocker. I was watching him. Whoever he was playing for, he made a couple of really bad errors. He was a terrible keeper.
might have been Dunsberg, actually, that he was playing for. But yeah,
Could have been.
it was terrible for us anyway. But yeah,
He's no Casper Ankergren, not Casper Ankergren.
yeah,
Casper Ankergren.
Kasper Ankergren was
Yeah, a
played for
couple
us
of.
in League. Yeah, Danish guy played for us in League One. Yeah, he was a really good player. I was listening to an interview with him not too long ago, and it seemed like he enjoyed his time with Leeds. He's at Brighton now as one of the
Oh, he's a,
goalkeeping coach. Yeah, he's a goalkeeping
he
coach.
left Leeds for Brighton, didn't he? I think initially, yeah.
Yeah, he's been there for ages now. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I suppose on to the last one now. I suppose the
Is
last,
that the last one already? I've only
yeah,
got two. Is that two out of five?
two out of five. Yeah.
So,
But I'll give you this one then. This player has played in both India and Singapore. And that's the
Robbie
question.
Fowler, is it?
No,
No, okay.
have another guess.
Is it Jermaine Pennant?
Pennant, yeah, Pennant. So Pennant played for Tampine Rovers in Singapore and Pune City in India.
Punity.
He played in his relegation season for Leeds on loan from Arsenal, 36 appearances, 2 goals. And then he
Yeah.
played for Liverpool 2006-2009, 55 appearances and 3 goals. He played in the Champions League, didn't he, for you?
He did. He missed a really good chance in the Champions League final, 07 at 0-0. Actually, he got put through and he straight at Dida. But he wasn't bad for us for a year. The year after he tailed off, and then I think he went out on loan somewhere for the third year.
Went to Birmingham, yeah, I think.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a strange signing at the time. He did all right. He scored a cracking goal against Chelsea at Anfield, and then he never really did much else. But he played well in that Champions League final. Was a bit unlucky really not to be on the winning team, but also not to be on the score sheet. But I saw him talking about Phillips being in the Leeds squad. I think that was this morning or maybe yesterday, and he was.
Right, yeah.
He was, saying that it's wrong that after one season not one season, but a good season in the Championship, he should be in the England squad. He didn't agree with it, so he's one of those on Talk Sport now, trying to do anything to stay in the eye and relevant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them like that. I mean, he had a lot of clubs, I think, as he went down further into his career. Obviously, he played for Singapore. He played in Singapore. He played in India for a bit.
He went to Zaragoza for a little while as well.
Yeah, he went to Spain, didn't he? And then he ended up he must have retired now. I think he's in his 30s, like late 30s. But
he's probably younger than you think he is, because I think he came through at Arsenal. He was very young.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I think he would be early 40s. I think 40, 41, maybe 42, something like that.
I think he's actually a bit younger than that.
Maybe that can be the last quiz question.
How old is Jermaine Pennant?
I put him at. I put him at 37.
Yeah, 37 he is.
Is he?
Yeah. So there you go.